Do you think that in your experience, because I don't know what your dating history has been like since being divorced, from a cultural perspective, like have you dated, um, different types of women from different cultures, like maybe black, white, Asian, Hispanic, or anything like that? I don't know what your background is, and if so, what do you think the differences are, if there are any differences?
So I think the overall problem I talk about a lot is like when women are sold this dream of, overall, like I don't need a man, I'm better off without one. That's the challenge, right?
Hmm.
So I think a lot of men are, or a lot of women are taught that like I don't need a man at all. So I have to fight like hard to be the guy where it's like I cut through that. Like, okay, you don't need a man, but you still want it. So overall, I see it as like if you cute, and you are chasing something, you got some goals and you busy and I'm attracted to you, that's the start. And I'll make that like I'll put myself out there a little bit and then I attract what I attract. And then if you hit me up, then it's like, we can go from there. So on Instagram, I'm constantly being hit up, right? And then if I see somebody as attractive, then I make that time for them. So that's how I look at it, right? So I've dated like almost every culture, Arabic, Albanian, white, black, like, and then I go from there. So,
Do you have is it do you think that the cultures, do you see a big difference between the type of women and
I'll
their?
say this. So look, that's a good question. Real talk. So when the way I look, I'll be real. The way I wear my hair, the way I dress, like in Detroit specifically, a lot of women in Detroit go more for like the cut hood guys. If you cut in hood, like yeah, I'm from that, but I'm not really that no more.
Yeah.
So I remember one time I was like, I had just bought this 30 round clip, and I remember like, oh, I can open carry. I was just like, whatever, I can open carry, and I had it in there, and I remember the amount of attention that I was getting from the girls from the hood. They was like, oh man, what's good with you? What's up? And they like loved that, and I was like,
That's
damn, like I
crazy.
swear, my boy was like, dog, this is wild. So, and that's when it was confusing to me because I'm like, when I put that Glock and I'm open carrying, it's that masculinity of like, man, he about that life, and they caught that win from me. But otherwise, like I've been called lame in Detroit. Like Detroit is cutthroat. I ain't gonna lie. So I think as a
I
man
was
in
born and
Detroit,
raised there myself.
if you want to attract women in Detroit, you gotta really be cutting about that life. So I will say like, um, I've been hanging out in Detroit a lot more since like, I've been out here and all that. And I do learn a lot more about like, okay, you can't be lame. You know what I mean? You can't just be out here wearing clothes that's just like, what is that? What is that? And your shoe game got to be on point. So once I got my glasses together, but at the same time, my wrist being robbed and killed for these glasses. You know what
I
I
would,
mean? So
but
real
I
talk
would say stay lame, bro.
for real. But that's man, see, it's tough. It's one of them things where I'm like, when I
Stay
didn't
lame,
have the glass,
bro.
when I didn't have the
Because
$1,500 glasses, man.
here's the thing,
Look,
Trey. Here's the thing. Let me tell you this, bro. Lame in their eyes is not lame in real
mm,
life. Like it's only lame to them. So they have a smaller view, or a more narrow view of what success or dope or what's great look like.
mm,
And so I always say never adjust to the culture, make them adjust to you, right?
that's good.
Like
Yeah.
just be you, everybody else is going to adjust around you. So being lame for me, to me, is cool, right? I
Hmm.
think that being lame absolutely allows for you to be able to filter through the people that's supposed to be in your life and actually get a little bit deeper with the people that's actually recognizing you for your greatness, because the
Ooh.
people that know, right? If you
Hmm.
recognize, or the people that recognize your greatness based off of the fact that you're not trying to fit in, or you don't have to
Hmm.
worry about wearing $1,500 glasses, but you just rocking what you think is dope, your tribe is gonna find you. And the one thing that I know about the city is because it's certain parts, and the city is kind of segmented off in, from a different cultural perspective. But if you go like downtown, you go to Midtown, you go to Corktown, you fit in because it's a different vibe. It's a different wave that's happening down there. I think Electronic Movement Festival is happening in the city right now. And
Hmm.
everybody look like fucking you, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
yeah, yeah.
so my thing is, fuck them. Like, honestly, fuck everybody that don't recognize your greatness. Never compromise, never adjust to the culture. Force the fucking
Hmm.
culture to adjust to you. And if they not rocking with, because I'm gonna be honest with you, as long as you moving in confidence, they gonna fucking be on your team anyway.
Yeah.
They not gonna not recognize your greatness. And you gotta understand you where they wanna be. So
Hmm.
never dumb yourself down in order to be around a bunch of other people that don't understand how great you are. Let them figure you out. Never be the other way around. Never be the other way around, bro.
No, that's good because like, and that's one of the things where like every day I've been like soaking it in, and this is why I want to travel more. What are people like in different cities, other big cities, Chicago, LA, and all that? Because this company, like I said, they was like, "Yo, we want to give you these glasses." I put them glasses on, and I'm like, "Dang, I'm being treated different." Another company, "Hey, put this Cuban on. Let me send you this to promote." I'm wearing the Cuban and the glasses. Okay, this guy just tried to rob me. I had to pull a gun on him. But I'm getting a lot of positive attention in Detroit, but it's coming with people trying to rob me and kill me for it. So
It
it's
ain't
like,
worth it. It ain't
and to
never.
be honest, man, a lot of like I think it's a lot of a big thing that a lot of young black men face in Detroit. It's like, man, we put, these outfits on and we coming out with stuff that like as soon as we step out, we a target, but we getting a lot of positive attention. And it's one of them things where I'm like, man, like I got caught up in it a little bit, but I'm trying to figure out that balance. But I noticed too, I'm partnered with some of the biggest real estate developers in Detroit.
Yep.
And these people, I'm the most flashy out of all of them. They are all millionaires, and
That's
I'm
what I'm
not a
saying.
millionaire. I'm talking black ones and all that, right? And even the black ones that got G wagons and stuff, they in Bloomfield, like all that, right? So it taught me like I'm the most flashy, but I'm still the one that's up and coming, and I'm the youngest, right?
And it's okay to
Crazy.
be and listen, it's okay to be flashy, right?
Hmm.
Or not. Because it's a time and place for everything, right? If you go into certain
Hmm.
environments, they feel more comfortable when they not in work mode. You know what I'm saying? Kind
Hmm.
of living that life. You gonna see them in the G wagons. The G wagons
Hmm.
are visible, right? Sometimes you see
Yeah.
them in the Hyundai or the Toyota.
Hmm.
But my point is that I think I think being authentically you and finding your space or finding your spot of what it takes in order to be successful for you and not
Hmm.
adjusting to the culture as far as the negativity of the culture, but finding your space as far as adopting the mentality and the philosophy of what it takes in order to be successful from both a content creator and a business perspective.
Yeah.
It's an intricate balance, but I think that you'd be more suited to align yourself in that way than to adjust with the people that don't actually see the value in what it is that you bring to the table. Because obviously, the real estate people see the value in you, and they the ones that's continuing to rock with you.